Well, good morning everybody. This is Capri in Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward, and in today's video, this is going to be another casual weekend kind of video. Like last time I tried to do a Let's Play slash, I guess, update or channel update or something like that. But, you know, I think it's better to do more of a casual weekend where I focus less on the details and more about answering your questions about how I personally approach something. And today I would like to talk a little bit about leveling your gathering. So here we're going to start out. I have an alt right here. Her name is Senate, and she's just over halfway through level 15, 16,000 experience. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to apply a food buff, and I'm going to gather until the food buff is up. So let's see how it goes. So here I have a gathering rate of 10% is the location effect, and I'm gaining roughly 200 to 500. I got a high quality, that's the 500. Alright, so that took me up about 1,000 experience right there, so I'm now at 17,000. And yeah, that's what we're going to be doing for a few minutes. So, here we go. This is one of those cases where I don't have a 100% chance to obtain the item. So I'm going to be hitting sharp vision, and then I'm going to go at it. I hit 18,000 experience. Still at 18,000, but still, you know, that's not shabby. And iron ore is something you can purchase from a vendor, but I figured, you know, why not put a half an hour into it to show you a little bit of an example of how much experience you can get just for gathering for half an hour. So, and I do have rested experience, but I don't have any additional buffs like FC buffs or anything like that. It's just literally rested and food buff. So I will gather for half an hour. Well, yeah, let's do a couple more nodes because I hit 20,000. So I only have 10,000 left to go. There we go, sharp vision to get 100%. There we go. 21,000. So, and then if you notice, I'm going to bring up the chat log a little bit more. Every time I obtain more than one item in a row, the experience goes up. Don't count that one, but we'll count this one. So 226, 233, 240, and 255. That is because of a chain bonus. I'm sure it's a lot more because of the rested and the food experience. So 3% for the food, and then 50% for rested, I guess, would be the extra. Right, oops, I did not need to push that there. But here we go. So I'm just about to hit 22,000. Yep, there we go, 22,000. So you can see that, you know, this is actually decent. So I'll show you again in a little bit how much experience I get after half an hour. Alright, so it's only been about 6 minutes, 7 minutes now. And I'm just going to see, because I think this node will level me to level 16. So we're going to take a look at the experience change now that I'm 2 levels above the item, as well as the gathering rate. So, let's do this. I'm at 97% now. I believe I was 96%. And that's just out of leveling. That is no gear change at all. 225, 528 for high quality, 239. So roughly the same. So being 2 levels above the item, because iron ore is level 14. Let's check this out. Illumin. I'll go there in a few levels. But yeah, there we go. So it's only been 7 minutes and I got half of a level. Now this is in lower levels, and I'll see what I can do to get some footage of a little bit higher level here in a bit. So I will talk to you here in a level or two. Oh, here's something significant. So now that my strength is above or equal to 43, I now have this gathering attempt location effect. So I have gathering attempts +1. So this is going to increase my chain bonus from gathering another level. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at it. unless if the last one is a high quality, because that's not what I want to do right now. It is so high quality. Okay, so we're gonna go around and loop back around, but that was $5.95, and let's see, $5.50 for the one previous, and $5.28 for the one before that. But yeah, very simple. And I'm actually out of coffee, so I might take a break, even though, you know, I still have 20 minutes left. I might take a break after the next node, or +1 node, to go get some more coffee, because I'm seriously not worried about it. One of the things I do to enjoy my time is that I just kind of take it easy. I have a cup of coffee, maybe a Gatorade or a water. I watch one of my favorite TV shows in the background, and to me this is very enjoyable. It's just the baby and I were hanging out, doing absolutely nothing, and I really should have cut off until I went back to the +1 node. But here we are. Nope. One more node. But yeah, I'm now at 7,000 experience into level 16. Only been out here for about 10 minutes, and I'm taking it nice and easy. You know, I'm not worried about high quality. Let's take a look at how much I have left on my hunting or challenge log. I have 77 and 11, so 33 more nodes or swings, successful swings. All right, here we go again. We're going to see if the last one is not high quality, so we can see the end chain bonus on that one. So 225, 232, 239. I'm going to get hit with that. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. 299. So basically, we've jumped from 225 to almost 300 experience in a +5 node just because of the chain bonus and rested experience and food buff and blah blah blah. Alright, so I just want to make sure that we have footage of the experience reward from the Gathering Storm, and I have 5 left to get. Well, 6, never mind. So this is not going to quite get it, but I'll just be one away. So we're going to take a look at how much experience we can get. I believe that the experience reward from the challenge log is percentage-wise, is based on the percentage. It's almost complete. So we have one more to get, and then we'll take a look at how much we have here when we're done. So it's basically going to be 1,700 experience. Whoops, didn't need to do that. Oh well. Yep, there we go. That was equivalent to like a whole node and some change. There we go. And I will be back with you soon. Alright, so we have 8 minutes left on the 30-minute timer, and I am just about to hit level 17. So we've made it about a level and a half now. There we go, level 17. So let's take a look at the experience per node here. And then I still have 10 left on high quality gathering attempts. 98%. Let's take a look here. 223, so still roughly about the same. It won't start decreasing for another, I don't know how many, I'm not sure how long I'm willing to keep on testing the experience rate. It doesn't bother me to go to something that's a lot lower leveled than I am, to where it still only, or that it only gives you like 10 or 12 experience per node or per swing. But when it comes to leveling, you know, this is one of the ways you can do it. And we'll talk about leaves here in a bit, because I'm going to need that in order to get to Illumin, so I can farm Illumin comfortably. Oh hey, spirit ponding. Alright, I will get back to you. Alright, so we have just over a minute left, and I'm just going to keep on talking. So far, we have made it almost a third of the way into level 17. And I wanted to start recording just in case if I got the next challenge log for high qualities in this time frame. That way we can catch it and how much experience it gives in percentage wise. Remember when we got it before, when we were level, I think it was 16 still, It was 1700 experience, now it's 2000 basically. So we're going to keep on going until the timer is out. See, yep, it's almost complete. So we'll get to see how that, maybe? We might get another high quality in the next 59 seconds. I'm having fun with this. I might actually do a quick breakdown of other gatherers in this video, just because I have them, the others at level 17 already. No, Fisher is still 15. That'll be easy. There we go. So half an hour with 36 minutes or 36 seconds to spare, we are over halfway through level 17. So we have officially made it 2 levels now. So let's quickly finish it up. And there we go. 13 seconds, whatever, details. But that's how far we got. We got 2 levels in half an hour. So let's go ahead and zip over to Drybone. Yes, Drybone is where the level 15 minor leaves are. So we're going to zip over there and I will get back to you. Alright, so here we are in Drybone, and we're going to go ahead and do a couple leaves to see how much experience we get with that. So we're going to talk to Leave Meet, Fieldcraft Leaves. Yes, it is Camp Drybone. I was going without referencing, just out of memorization. So here we go. Summon, and I will get back to you. Wrong button. Alright, so here we are, just about to do our first leave. We're going to go ahead and put on our food buff. I'm using mutton stew just because I had it. I just didn't want to go buy something even though I was in town. So we're going to try this out. Initiate. We're going to go with the recommended level. And so it looks like we're going to be doing 1 node at a time. And we're just going to be gathering 35 of these. And we're going to try to get this done as quickly as possible. And with multiple swings or multiple attempts at this, our chain bonus is even bigger. Oops. So we missed the last one, but we ended at 349. And I believe it's 6 attempts for these. We're going to do Sharp Vision 2. Yeah, that's 96%. We'll be fine with that. Or not. Just when I say we'll be fine with that, I miss. Irony. At its best. Where's that karma? I don't know. Tell me in the description below. Or comments below. I'll probably have the significant points of this video all, whoops, I did not need that, because this was a gathering rate plus 10%. I probably should have gone and upgraded my gear, but I don't care. This is just leveling. I'm not worried about it. So we ended at 349 there. Coffee is good. The baby's down for a nap, and I have 5 hours before I need to leave for work. So we are good. We are good. And then I should have remembered where we started with this, but this is a pretty significant amount of experience right here. Just doing the leave, like working on it without completing it. And I did the Sharp Vision 1. And I feel like I should do like 1 or 2 more types of items just to show you what, you know, everything looks like all put together over a period of time rather than anything else. Because anybody can just show one thing, and you know, I don't think it's 100%, oop, spirit bonding, I don't think it's 100% accurate. So, yeah, I gotta stop being a perfectionist about the accuracy. That's stopped me from making so many videos before. It's actually embarrassing because I lost my notes or something like that, or the baby ate them. There we go. Complete with 17.8, 17.7 minutes left. So we're going to return just to take a look at how much experience we got in that one leave. And this is taking a bit. There we go. Gotta wait. Alright, there we go. So we're going to take a look at, I bet you this is going to be getting me to level 18. Speed of completion bonus. There we go. I am level 18 now. So we're going to do that other leave and I will get back to you. I was actually going to go without doing this leave on video, but I feel like it's important to mention how I didn't have all of the GP when I started. But you know what? I'm still not worried about it because I know I'm going to be able to complete this leave no problem. And it looks like this is the same exact type of leave the other one was. But yeah, I just wanted to show you we're going to be fine. We don't need to wait. And no need to worry too much. No fretting. This is easy. Pure and easy. Alright, so we just completed our second leave and we're going to see how far that got us. If you can't tell, I used all of my GP to finish it. But I still had enough. Alright, there we go. So we are about a third of the way through 18. So we're going to go gather a little bit of Illumin. Alright, so here we are at the Illumin location. And we're going to go ahead, and I don't have enough GP to really use the big one, because I normally, when I discover a new item, I like to use Sharp Vision 3. But we don't have that luxury right now. There's the Illumin. Raw Malachite, which we got high quality. And then between those, okay, so for the Illumin, we got about 1,000 experience with the 750 and the 280. The 750 just being for discovering the item. And there we go. Same thing with the Illumin. That's actually closer to just over 1,000. But that's just because it was high quality. So we're going to do this to see if we can't uncover this last one, because I don't remember what it is. Raw fluorite. English. Alright, and now we are halfway through level 18, and we still have 20 minutes left on our second buff. So that's pretty good. We've made it 3 levels now in less than an hour. Alright, I am back. I made more coffee, which gave me a little bit of time to, you know, while the coffee was brewing, I gathered a little bit more Illumin, so now I have 15 minutes left. And on this last node, I got 3 high qualities in a row. We're going to go ahead and sort that out. So I was able to grab 16 Illumin so far. And we are well over halfway. Now this is my problem with gathering items that is of equal or higher level than you, is that, this is not a good example, is that you will find it hard to obtain items, which means it'll break the chain bonus. And you won't get credit at all for missing. So we're going to go ahead and take another look. You could definitely use like Sharp Vision 2 or 3, but that is a lot of GP. So you're going to burn through a lot of your GP, and you know, a lot of it, you know, a lot of your experience will be just waiting for your GP to regen. So I'm going to keep on using Sharp Vision 1. Because I'm not going to burn all of my GP when I have 14 minutes left. So we're going to go ahead and keep on going like this. And at the end of this, it will officially be an hour. And I will show you where we're at then. Button. Alright, so here we go with less than a minute to go. You can see I'm kind of scraping the bottom of the GP, and I didn't have it up for that last node. And I realized that I have so little time, but I'm so close to being halfway through 19, which would be officially 4 levels, but it doesn't look like I'm going to get there in the next 27 seconds. Oh well. We can say we got almost 4 levels in an hour. And I'm kind of scraping the bottom of the rested experience as well, so I might show you a little bit of Botanist and Fisher without the rested experience bonus, so I don't have enough time. Too tempting. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We just won't count. So we're gonna end at 22,000 experience as into level 19 as a miner. But this is just way too tempting, so we're gonna go ahead and grab it even without the experience bonus. Yeah, it's gonna be 50% without the food buff. So there we go. And I will, yeah, that officially makes almost 4 levels in an hour leveling miner just by farming and 2 leaves. Alright, so here we are. We're going to do the same thing to Botanist. So what we're going to do is I'm going to be going after the fairy apples because I want to use them for the leaves for apple tarts. If I remember correctly, those are leaves. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at how much experience we can get. So let's go with Field Mastery 3. And I totally forgot to do the food buff. Well, that's embarrassing. Oh well. Details, details. So we're going to go with Field Mastery 2 and a food buff. So we're going to discover everything on here. And, or not. There we go. High quality fairy apple. That got us over 1,000 experience, close to 1,100. Oh, totally forgot about that. Whoopsie daisy. We'll go up here instead. Totally forgot there was mobs down there that were aggroable and stuff like that. Oops, wrong button again. Oh well. This is embarrassing. Oh well, we can do this. We can do this. No problem. And like I said, I'm not worried about it. We've killed 2 minutes and only discovered 1 item, but we'll get this going. Let's see. Gathering rate plus 10%. Is it gonna do us any good? Yep, there we go. U branch. Another 1,000 experience. And I'm gonna go ahead and skip that over there. We don't need it. So we're gonna be running between 3 nodes and not 4. La-di-da. This is only gonna hurt my experience per hour. So like it just makes it a lot more realistic for you. There we go, and U-logs. So we're going to go with fairy apples because they're the most level appropriate, and it's what I came out here for. So we're going to go ahead and run this for half an hour and I'll show you the results. And I might as well show you discovering some seeds as well. And I totally forgot to mention how far we were into 17. There we go, fairy apple seeds. So right now, as of 25 minutes, we are at 19,000 experience into level 17 as Botanist. Alright, so we have just over a minute left on our food buff, and we are halfway through level 18. So we have gathered, you know, half of or well over a level since we've been out here. So, oops, I did not need that for 99%. Oh well, details. But I just wanted to talk to you a little bit before we head into fishing, because I think I should put in half an hour with that as well. Kind of how I choose what I'm going to gather, and a lot of it is based on either what the prices are on the market board or whatever I or somebody else I know needs for leveling crafting. So what I'm going to show you after this node, kind of what I'm thinking for the leveling for fishing, and I think I'm going to go get Rothalit Oyster. And there's also something else that's valuable there. I can't remember it off the top of my head. I might actually have it already discovered on this character, actually. It's in Lunasia. It'll be lower? No. Lower. No. Middle. No? Where is it? It's not Eastern, is it? No. Western. There we go. Skull Valley. So it's Rothlet oyster is the only thing I have discovered, but there you go, 13 seconds left. We can do this. One more node. But yeah, officially a level on Botanist in half an hour. But yeah, I wanted to discuss what I did to select what type of materials I was going to go get. So like we have walnut we can go get if I wanted to continue doing Botanist, which is tempting. It's all vendor. Yeah. Alchemist. Nothing too good here yet. That's vendor, I believe. But yeah, we'll go fish a little bit and I will meet back with you. Alright, so for the last thing that we're going to do, we're going to talk about fishing, and we're going to fish for half an hour. But first I'd like to talk about where I'm at. And right now I'm standing in Alport. So with the fishing location, this is called Skull Valley. And it's basically in Alport and the areas around it. So it goes up to here, I think, and well over into here. And so far, the only thing I have discovered that is of value is the Rothlet oyster. So we'll see what else we get. So what we're going to do is we're going to apply rat's tails. And I'm going to get my cup of coffee before I get too involved. And we are well, I'd say about 3/4 of the way through 15. So we're going to see how far we can go with the fishing in half an hour. Cast light. So waiting, there we go. We got that quick. And it looks like it's going to be a higher level. The longer it takes, the more likely it is a higher level, I think, is the trend. Yep, tiger cod. I believe that's something from a vendor, but we'll work with it. I think I have a couple recipes I can use it in to level. Let's see. Warm water trout. Carp. Nope, that's maiden carp. Tiger cod. I can do salt cod. So, and I'm pretty sure I still have plenty of, yeah, I have 64 salts, so I'm not too worried about, you know, crafting that and getting a little bit more levels here. And there's the Rothlet oyster. Alright, I'm going to fish for half an hour after I get my coffee, and we will see how far I got. Alright, so here we are. We have 3 fish away to get the Hooked on Reeling 1 achievement, and I figured I'd just take you, we have 15 minutes left, so I figured I'd just show you some of the numbers while we're waiting to see how this affects our experience bar. So we got a high quality Rothlet oyster, not royster. I'm still going to get roisted for that. Okay, so then we got 2 left, and I don't think I'll be able to get this in the next 15 minutes, the Hooked on Reeling high quality, but I mean, 3,000 experience for, you know, 3 high quality fish, that's still pretty good. So we're going to see what else we get while we're waiting for the Hooked on Reeling challenge. A normal quality razor clam. This is the other valuable item that is on this location. And between razor clam and Rothlet oyster, I don't remember which food it is. I think it's a level 50-ish, where it's a higher level crafting food, along with the, oh, whatchamacallit, fish guide? Finger shrimp. That all goes into a slightly higher crafting buff food for things like that. Alright, so see, that was a nice huge chunk right there. A lot of that was because that was a high quality, so let's see how many left. I'm not quite halfway done with the Hooked on Reeling high quality, but I figured I'd show you that, and I will get back to you when this 14 minutes is over. Alright, so we have just over a minute left until we're done with this 30-minute food buff, and here we are sitting at halfway through 17. And when it comes to the challenge log, we have completed the Hooked on Reeling, but not the high quality version yet. But yeah, I mean, that's a level and a quarter in half an hour. That's pretty good. Fisher is definitely designed to have an increased because it doesn't have like the chain bonus or anything like that, it is definitely designed to have an increased experience per catch versus per swing on the other gatherers. So we're going to take a look at some of the different items that I caught. Like I got a high quality tiger cod for 2,700, high quality rothlet oyster for 3,000. Whoops. Well, that's embarrassing. Oh well, same difference. Oh, and I just got a little bit of rested. But, I mean, that's the kind of stuff that you can see. It doesn't take very long. So we, you know, in the course of 2 hours today, we were able to get 2 levels on Fisher. Not quite 2 levels on Fisher, so a level and 3/4. Botanist, I think we were 17, so we got a level. Miner, we got 3.5 levels in just 2 hours. So this is going on half an hour now, so I'm going to try to consolidate it all into one little sentence, I guess, if I can do that. And basically, it really doesn't take long to level your gatherers. What you need to do is, you know, just take a look at what you need for either your crafting, what's valuable on your server that you can gather. Try to pick something a little bit lower than level than you, just a level or two. That way you still get, you know, the chance to hit a swing, but it's not going to have a reduced, you know, experience per swing, if that makes any sense at all. So we're going to take a look at this. Nope. We'll turn in rothlet oysters. We can do that. So, but yeah, I mean, you don't need to worry too much about the details. If you do something, you're gonna get some levels. And I did the same thing in Heaven's Ward. Like, I tried to do collectibles, and with fishing, I actually did do a fair handful. We'll do high quality. I don't care. What was I talking about? In Heaven's Ward, I did do a little bit of collectibles, but not, there we are almost at 18. But not so much to where, you know, that was the primary of my levels. I'd much rather, you know, go on, you know, a regular node and grind that for half an hour. That's just kind of my thing. You can always find some way to level. It's not that hard. We're going to turn this in again, and we will be a level 18 Fisher. Can you believe that? La-di-da. And I believe, there we go. I think Fisher was actually the fastest to level. No, not quite. Yes, actually. In half the time that it took me to do Fisher, I was almost to get to the same level. So, and we only did one of the challenges. So Fisher is really fast. And I would like to cut this short so that you guys can go on with your day. I would like to say thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you so much for taking the time to include me as part of your life, as part of your game time. You really mean the world to me, and I'm trying to do my best to give you the content that you really deserve. And I will talk to you later. I guess I should probably clean up the ending a little bit more, and I'll just show you kind of what I did on my main character. I believe she is, I made her November 1st of 2013, I want to say, which is very specific even for me, but we're going to take a look at some of my achievements I have over here. And so just in terms of high quality items that I've gathered, I have 18,000 already gathered as a miner, and I already have the Master Botanist achievement, which is 20,000 there. And then Fisher, I'm not as far in comparison. Let's see if I can find it. There we go, 2,877 fish, high quality fish caught as Fisher. And I believe I have a better reference to how many fish I've caught. Not on the records. Fish guide. 14,613 fish. And I am level 60 on all of them. So I did a lot of gathering just to level. And let's go ahead and take another look at my achievements real quick for the leaves. Let's go with, I think it's character? No, quests. So in terms of leaves, what I did was Tradecraft. Fieldcraft. I've only done 41 Fieldcraft leaves, and that's the entire duration of this character. So, I mean, it's not the best way to go, it's just something that I found that worked for me. I just went through, and whatever I saw I needed for, you know, crafting is what I would gather. So I have a lot of cedar, and I have a fair amount of holy water, but I can do holy cedar and everything like that. I just kind of went down the list of everything that looks like it would be something I need, and I would go get it. So like dark chestnut and you know, that kind of stuff. So tell me in the comments, what level are your gatherers, and if you're level 60, do you have any other tips other than what I've talked about here, or even, you know, talk about what I talked about in this video. But tell me what you did, and if you're still leveling, you know, just give it half an hour and tell us in the comments how far you got. And until next time, I love you, and I will see you later.